So this place obviously was built by machines. It was built by Gaia long after humans were dead. So it's interesting to find all these valuable boxes. That means they recreated the supply boxes for some reason. But maybe, like, canon-wise, they just don't actually exist. I don't know. Okay, well. This takes us back to them. Well, I'm lost. Oh well. We'll find it eventually. Or not.
There she is. You ready to head out?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
Look at us. 3 battle-hardened badasses forging into the unknown. This ought to be good.
Or bad. The fact that we have 3 people going on this mission means we're definitely getting hit with something big.
This distress call had to be up a really steep mountain, huh?
Whoa. Ah, shit. Oh, shit. Well, Far Zenith is definitely not helping the rebels. That's for sure.
What is that?
What the hell?
That worked! Whoa! Damn it! They blew themselves up.
Well, that takes the keg.
Is she dead? Can we take that technology off her?
Burrow, see if there's anything over there.
On it.
We'll check out the battlefield. Let's start with that Zenith.
Yeah, I want to make sure she's dead. I want that gear.
Well, there are obviously more Zeniths than we know about.
Can't believe you fought one of them.
Almost didn't make it.
Well, now we know that it's definitely just a matter of overloading their shields with something like crazy basic. Well, advanced, I guess.
Whatever the rebels did, it took down her shield. But why was she here? I can access her last communication file, but I'll use my focus to scan the battlefield too.
What about that crazy weapon the Zenith had?
Snoke. It looked like she can make it come and go at will. But it's gone now.
Yeah. Well, go do your thing. I'll wait here.
Well, thank you for interrupting things. Alright. Verbena. We should literally be taking her entire outfit or something, dude. Like, everything that she owns should be ours. And then Gaia could, like, scan it in something. But alright, we're just given a data point. Without... We got a data point, but I don't know where it is. I think it was an audio one. Would it be this? Check one echo. No. Oh, Verbena to base.
What?
Hello, Verbena? What do you have for me?
I checked everywhere, still no sign of the asset. Can we call off this pointless search already?
Let's not forget who let it slip away in the first place. Now, I'd like to see results by nightfall. Do you think you can manage that?
Hold on. I think I see something.
So I guess your leader's named Gerard?
You done looking around?
No.
Almost.
Let's take a look at this. This thing's gonna be scary to fight.
The Spectre had instructions to assist recovery of the asset. I wonder what this asset is.
Maybe Beta ran away and that's why we got such a weird SOS message.
Stuff for the stash.
Stalker dart gun. I think that means we're gonna get attacked. Yeah, I'd be down for helping Beta.
An Oseram with a focus. Looks like he was sending data on the weapons somewhere else.
We need that. Telemetry log. Malfunction detected, self-destruct initiated, telemetry terminated. Well, that's rough.
Weapon's still hot. I need to know how it worked. But I'll have to check on it once it's cooled off.
I guess we're double track back here.
Did you look at everything?
Not quite.
Alright. There's something up there. Yeah! Valuables. Yeah, I'm down for it.
What a mess.
I hope I get some really cool Far Zenith technology. Even if it's like just post-game stuff, you know, like, oh, you defeated Far Zenith and now you have access to all their cool gadgets. Even though they're dead.
Have a look around. I'll wait here.
Alright. Well, they want me to look around the battlefield. I don't know what I'm missing, though. Oh. Think there might be something up there? As we check that corpse. Here we go.
Looks like the rebels camped here for a while. Were they watching this area? Alright. I think I have an idea what happened here. I better get back to Erend.
Hey, Erend.
All right, she who sees the unseen. What did you find out?
This was a carefully planned attack. I found camping gear up there. The rebels must have been staking out this place for at least a few days. They were waiting for the Zeniths to show up. All so that they could test that weapon. The Zeniths have a personal shield that makes them invulnerable, but somehow the weapon got rid of it. The Oseram that was operating it was sending data on it somewhere else. It was probably just a prototype.
I've known tinkers that do that. I'd do a little trial run before breaking out the real thing. Well, I guess it's still a work in progress, if it blew up.
She was searching for something she lost. Her drone had instructions to recover something called the asset.
The asset? Is that the sub-function thing that you said could be here? The Luthia?
I'm not sure. Come on, let's go talk to Varl.
I'm feeling like it's the other clone, man. I don't think they'd give a shit about a random subroutine for Gaia. But maybe they could be, no, because then they also wouldn't have been going missing.
That's a long way down.
Something tunneled straight down into the mountain. Looks recent.
Whatever it was, it must have been powerful. That Zenith the rebels killed was looking for something called the asset. I don't know what it is, but my guess is it's somewhere down there.
All right, so we head down.
Erend, stay here and stand watch. That Zenith isn't the only one of its kind. I don't want to be caught by surprise if the others show up. Contact us by focus if you see anything.
Okay. Any trouble shows up, I'll call you.
Let's go.
Dude gets forced to stand out in the cold and just wait around.
There's some kind of old world ruin down here.
You said the Zeniths have their own backup of Gaia, right?
Yeah, from the proving lab.
So maybe they were after Eleuthia. Found its hiding spot, so it sent the distress signal.
Maybe.
I mean, yeah, there's a chance they need something to help rebuild Gaia. But they have Apollo, so... Or they more than likely have Apollo, so... I feel like they don't need that. They could just literally use the Apollo copy and then focus on other stuff. And I feel like Apollo had to have been a huge program, literally designed for, or a huge subroutine. It was literally designed for all the knowledge of humanity, and then like educating like what was relevant, pretty much. Although who knows? Maybe that's also maybe that was actually a really small subroutine.
Looks like some kind of data center. I might be able to access the facility systems from that console.
Maybe. What I'm noticing is there's, yeah. Beamcast transmitter of unknown design. Damage beyond repair. Yeah, that's some Zenith tech right there. Command log. Storage units accessed. Data transfer initiated. Operation suspended. Fusion reactor on standby mode. Download initiated. Beamcast initiated. Destination redacted. What the fuck happened here?
I've never seen a transmitter like this before. Looks like it's self-destructed.
Doesn't look like there's any other data points for us to interact with. Alright, press the big green button.
This was a Far Zenith research lab. It looks like a lot of data was beamcast from here recently. From that device nearby.
So Eleuthea's gone?
If it was ever here, then probably. But then why were the Zeniths still searching for the asset? Let's keep looking around.
So, exploring another Far Zenith ruin.
So curious.
At least this one doesn't seem to have giant killer machines.
Or anything you can blow up.
Not yet. What was this facility about, though? A little banged up, but, you know, 1,000 years would do that to you. Alright, we've got a door up top, we've got an area down here. This area seems more fleshed out, so we're gonna go up top. Look at that. Yeah, looks like we just come up here for supplies.
ectogenic chambers. Like the ones I saw inside a Zero Dawn cradle facility.
What were they for?
Making people.
Remember when I told you I was made, not born? This is how.
A machine that makes a person. That's incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's how all your ancestors were born, man.
All this stuff. Wonder what they were doing.
Alright, now...
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Now we'll go down here. As it turns out, the top path might have been the right way to go. I don't know, man. I'm lost. Man, I wish a guy would, like, chime in occasionally. Like, silence. It would make sense. You know, just have, like, a private log area where people couldn't hear in.
Find anything that might tell us what the asset is?
I don't think so.
What is this? August 19, 2064. Data corrupted has seen a significant improvement, decreasing the time between touch-ups that commercially available treatments like osmanthus rejuve gene require. As for Malik's team, the latest results from their neurophysiology experiments seem promising. And with the supplementary data provided by our Tokyo facility, we seem to be closing in on functional first-generation implants. Meanwhile, our friends in Zurich have sent over their findings on WBE. Mixed results. A couple of promising avenues, but anything bordering on real digital transcendence looks to be decades away, if not blank. They're trying to think of how to, like, preserve their minds for the future. Kind of, you know, still, like, a worthwhile endeavor, I think. That would have been good for, especially, imagine Elizabeth Sobek had her mind preserved. That would have been pretty awesome. Maybe. Maybe not for her. Varl, can you move? Thank you. Song Jiao. Data corruption minimal. Subject priority shift. All, as you will undoubtedly have heard by now, we have lost the brightest star among us. Research on ectogenesis for the Odyssey was near and dear to Peter, and on behalf of the new High Council, I commend you all for your efforts and the great strides made over the last several years. Yet, as we mourn our founder, we must also keep our gaze on the bright future ahead. To that end, we will be shifting project priorities. Over the coming days, you will be briefed on exciting developments in longevity research from our Tokyo and Lagos facilities, with new assignments to follow. In the meantime, all ectogenic chambers should be moved to storage. Huh. Well, then we got a little door over here.
This place is huge. Some kind of storage room, maybe.
Maybe the asset is in here somewhere.
Maybe.
It is. Somehow the Zenith couldn't find it. Let's look around.
Yeah, hold the fuck on. Hold your horses. Once again, we're moving it up. I guess I might have been, like, just around the corner from there being all their search. Or not. The map just keeps pointing either way. Oh!
So, how is Erend?
It drops into the same room.
All of this. Really?
Well, Gaia, the Zeniths, the Focus. It's a lot. But when I caught up to him in the Daunt and said you needed our help, he dropped everything and turned around.
Well, he's loyal. That's for sure.
Of course. We've known him for so long. We did so much with him in the last game. Even if I kind of forgot his name. But I remembered him. Spoon-fed. From Daniel McGill to Claire Nugan. Claire! Wish you'd been on the call with me with Zero Daw. Whoever negotiated this deal with them was ingenious. A bunch of our old tech collecting dust and storage in exchange for a copy of all human knowledge? Talk about a bargain. And the guy heading up the Eleuthia subfunction, Patrick Brokid Klein, you could practically see sparkles in his eyes when he was bombarding us with follow-up questions of the ectogenic chamber's design. It was like we were waving catnip in front of him. Anyway, they're requesting additional material on nutrition delivery. Higher-ups gave the go-ahead, so send over everything we have. Walker Klein will probably pee his plants in glee. Dan. Well, this is a big-ass room with a bunch of, like, what looks like chest-high walls. So, combat time, methinks. But it could also just be a giant room, which is fine with me. If the combat's happening, it's not immediate. They keep you hooked.
A control console to access the storage units.
Can it tell us if the asset is in one of them?
Well, let's find out.
Maybe it's not beta. Well, nothing over here, or at least not for now. Yeah, this is just such a large-ass space. Oh my god. Maybe it was just all storage. Spooky. Alright. Well, let's access the control panel. See what the hell's going on here. Enter code.
236 containers in storage. Please enter the container number you'd like to retrieve.
Shit.
236? Wasn't there a number in the distress signal?
237, I think.
Right. I should check the log.
237. Maybe it is beta. It's small enough to fit a person and hide away in, you know?
Aloy. It's you.
No, it's beta.
Skin's like ice. Must have cut this from her head. But why?
It's probably a tracker.
Hello, Elizabeth. Apologies, I don't know what else to call you. My name is Beta. I'm afraid I must be brief. I only have a few minutes before my keepers discover I'm missing, and I still need to remove this implant. I had hoped to find shelter with you, but if you're viewing this, I may be dead. Be careful when you take on Farsiness. They are ruthless, and they have Aletheia, Artemis, and Apollo now.
Whew.
But at least they don't have the Gaia kernel to merge them with.
What do we do with a second Gaia kernel? I guess keep it safe.
Succeed. Oh, this was all for nothing. Good luck. And goodbye.
So she's...
She's still alive.
We need to get her back to...
Ah, shit.
Oh shit, they can fly? Aloy. Aloy, can you hear me through this thing?
What's going on, Erend?
Two of those Spectre things just fell out of the sky. One of them is heading down towards you. The other one's waiting up here.
We're coming up. Stay in cover until I get there.
You got it.
Get her to cover in that room. Whatever happens, she stays with us.
I trust her and I don't trust her at the same time.
I should prepare before the Spectre gets here. I can't let it get through to Varl and the clone.
I fucking guess I can prepare for this thing I've never fought. What was its weaknesses? Acid damage and plasma damage. Well, I only got fucking one of those, don't I? Alright. Powerful propulsion device of advanced design that can enhance its jump attack with fire. Plasma unit, nanoplating. Especially vulnerable to certain types of elemental damage. But what type? I'm assuming acid and plasma. But we'll find out. Control nexus. Okay. Well, seems like the best thing for me to do is just shoot the fucking cannon. Try and blow up this shock unit. That's really all I got. Also, apply as much acid damage as possible. Alright. We need to craft... Or actually, I don't need to craft.
Here it comes!
Oh shit.
Ooh, ugly one, aren't you?
Those are some cool cannons you got!
Need more ammo.
Yeah! Doesn't feel nice, huh? Hold up. We're getting some tear precision arrows. I gotta chop off your armor.
I should scan that thing. See if it has any weak spots.
Pulse cannon. Alright. We've marked a few of its weak spots. Oh! Ouchies! Scary! Scary, scary, big scary thing, big scary thing! Trap! Hey, where are you going? Face me like a super advanced space alien robot. What is it doing? I don't know what the fuck it just did. I think it just regenerated its armor.
That thing's quick.
It blew up my trap! Alright, we'll just apply acid damage to you normally then. Alright, triple notch. Let's do this. Nice try. I dodged! I dodged! Ah! I didn't dodge that one! This is tough. I don't think I marked anything useful. I don't think I marked anything useful. I think I just unmarked something. Aha, got a shot on your weak point. It's a good thing it's a one-on-one fight. A 2-on-1 fight would have been a little more difficult. Although, let's see. I don't know. Maybe I could have just been like, oh, bam. Oh, bam. 2 on 1 fight would have been a little more difficult. Although, let's see. I don't know. Maybe I could have just been like, oh, bam. Oh, bam. 2 on 1 fight would have been a little more difficult. Although, maybe I could have just been like, oh, bam. Oh, bam. Okay, all rope can affect it. Ow. But you know the deal, my current rope thing sucks. Do I have? No, I do not have that rope thing yet. The penetrating rope attack. Alright, I give up. Nice try, fuckface. Alright, keep on doing big damage. How about we hit you with the shock bolster? Why does everything suck? The bow is the best weapon we have. It's reliable. It's friendly. It gets things done.
There.
Are you okay, Aloy?
I'm alive.
Yeah, I'm heading up top. Stay down here with the clone for now.
Got it. I'll follow once the coast is clear.
Alright, we'll head out to fight the other one. Fill these up.
Gotta get back up top and deal with that other Spectre.
I don't think there's any other thing I'm gonna equip right now. I really wish I had one of those javelins. Those upgraded blast javelins. Those would have been really effective too.
Stays in cover.
They really have us fucking running all the way back for this. Holy shit. Is it gonna attack us down here?
Aloy!
Errand!
Yeah, the Spectre's dug its seals in. It's got me pinned down.
Hang tight. I'm almost there.
Just hurry.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm on my way, man.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. I gotta get to Errand.
Aaron, you better be alive. I'll be really fucking pissed if you're dead on your first away mission.
Errand, I'm here.
Watch out. That thing's shooting down the center.
Stay put. I'll see what I can do.
The second you need me, I'm there.
Spectre's not budging from that spot. I might be able to sneak up on it if I stay out of its line of fire. Looks like a run behind it.
It's okay, we've got this hyper extended sneaky grass. Wait, hold on. Rock. Toss it that way to attract attention. Or not.
A heavy weapon. That could help.
Can I just yank it off? Yeah, sure, let's fucking rumble. Alright, let's get a good, let's get right behind this guy. Let's see if you like heavy weaponry firing back on ya! Don't worry, that wasn't the only thing I'll be doing. Acid damage! Yeehaw!
It's all over it.
Alright, time to use the stalker disc gun. Ah!
Get out of there!
Where'd my gun go? He knocked it out of my hands! That bastard! That was an intriguing attack into there.
Aloy, can you hit this thing with acid? Aloy!
I hit it with acid, bro. I hit it with acid. It's okay.
Want a taste of this?
Keep revealing your weak points.
Give me your back.
Is that a weak point right there? No, it's just armor. Overdraw damage! Try shooting at me again, fucker. See what happens. Well, that's not shooting at me. I'll beat your ass! Ooh, fancy.
Aloy, she's
Me,
I swear I'm not drunk, but right now I'm seeing double.
Long story, but it'll have to wait.
She needs a healer, but we need to get her back to the base immediately.
Right. Yeah. Well, what are we waiting for then?
Me looting the Spectre?
You two go on ahead. I need to take another look at that weapon.
Yeah, good luck getting down the mountain with her.
If I can figure out how that thing works, maybe the Zeniths won't be so invincible after all.
What is this? Medicinal berry. Okay. Well, it dropped. Like, what is this? I guess that's the Ravager gun. In the cutscene, something fell off of this, but I don't know where it is. I guess it doesn't matter. Otherwise, it would have been. Ayla would have been pointing it out a little bit more.
No.
Probably should have scanned it first.
Damn it. Well, it's better than nothing.
What about the Spectre weapon? Damn it! We just leave.
We need to get the weapon fragment to Gaia to analyze. If we can replicate it, maybe we'll have a way to defeat the Zeniths. I should check on the clone, too.
Talk to
Whoa.
Varl and the clone.
Where's our guest?
We're in the maintenance corridor below the control room.
Okay.
Is your focus acting up again?
That's fine.
I can take a look if you want.
Nah. Usually works if I just flick it a few times with my thumb.
Be careful with that, dude.
Errand? You okay?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I mean, why wouldn't I be?
Because there's two of me now.
There's two of you now. At least you seem to be handling it okay.
I wouldn't say that exactly, but I'm trying. Did you speak with Beta at all?
She didn't really wake up till we brought her here. And when she did, I thought it'd be better if Zoe and Varl took care of her. No use crowding someone when they're in a state.
That's kind of you, man.
What you reading next?
I saw Gaia added something to the archives about metal rods being used to harness lightning during storms. Guy reminded me of a cousin of mine. Thought he could trap lightning if he covered himself in stormbird plates. Went up the tallest mountain in the claim to prove it. It ended like a lot of Oseram things do. With a spark and a boom.
What are you working on with your focus?
I'm still figuring out how to read stuff on this thing. Those two lovebirds over there have been giving me a hand. But to be honest, all the little symbols, they give me a headache. But I'll get up to speed. I promise.
I have to get going.
Don't go causing too much trouble.
This gang's gonna be so completely different after like 10 to 15 years of studying the focus.
Aloy, you're back.
Yeah, I'm just, checking up on how everyone's doing.
You mean after meeting someone who looks exactly like you, but isn't you, down in the basement? Guess this must be even stranger for you than it is for us.
Do y'all not have fucking twins?
Varl said she may be able to help us in our mission, though.
Maybe.
I mean, I guess it might be one of those things that's not really a very likely thing to happen in this post-apocalyptic world, but everyone really is just like, oh my god, there's two of you. And it's like, bro, just treat them like a different person, because that's what they are, regardless. There's a weird thing, and one reason I trust Beta a little bit more than I should, even though we haven't even fucking talked to her yet. It feels like there's this underlying theme in the Horizon story that, like, Elizabeth Sobek's DNA is so fucking good that no matter what happens, all of the people made from that DNA will be of, like, really good moral standards or something. And that's a really funny thing to me, because I don't really believe in that so much. I think if you put somebody with amazing DNA in a super shitty situation and told them to do bad things but convinced them really well, they'd probably go do bad things. Well, I think it completely changes who they are, you know? So I'm still sus of Beta, but I almost, like, I believe that they believe in that shit in terms of story writing. Like, Beta's just going to be unbelievably good.
You said you met Beta?
Because DNA.
Varl mentioned she was hurt. I thought I'd offer her an extract to soothe the pain.
That was kind of you.
I just hope she doesn't plan on staying burrowed down there like that. She looks like she's barely seen the light of day as it is.
I mean, she's probably been on a spaceship all of her life.
What else have you
or
been
half
to?
of her life.
I've been studying Gaia's seedlings, the subfunctions. I wanted to understand why one of them would do what they did to Fa. Imagine my surprise when I looked into this Hephaestus and found out it helped create all machines, our land gods included. In a way, the Utaru owe Hephaestus our whole way of life, as well as our current troubles.
That's why we have to make Gaia whole again. Learn anything interesting lately?
There's been much to read up on now that Ether has been reunited with Gaia. It's hard to imagine that machines like stormbirds once helped heal the skies. I used to be terrified of them as a child. Thunder still brings chills to my skin. But everything Gaia creates has a purpose, no?
Yeah. And if we can get Hephaestus back, she can get those stormbirds in line.
Yeah, it'd be cool to see all the machines
I need
doing
to
their
get going.
thing.
May the land bloom in your steps.
I wonder what Cthulhu thinks. I was gonna go just straight from Zoe to Beta, because obviously we're really interested in Beta. But yeah, Cthulhu!
Where'd Cthulhu go?
I guess he's probably down there, and makes sense. Oh, wait, he's over here. In the
Looks like some
recreation
of the
room.
holograms are working now.
I have repurposed the displays to track Regala's activity in the region.
Ah.
Full warm up.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
No, but I must ask. The woman Varl and Aaron brought in, she's related to you.
Yeah.
It's hard to explain. She's more of a copy.
Good. If she's anything like you, we've just gained reinforcements.
Maybe.
That's the hope.
You said you were training with the Focus?
That's right. I've been watching holograms of your first fight with the Zenith Spectres. They are faster and more agile than any machines I've faced before. How many do the Zeniths have?
I'm not sure. Probably a lot.
I would not wish to face them en masse.
I mean, me
I'm
neither.
with you there.
Yeah. But yeah, with that said, the Spectres were alright. They basically felt like reskinned Corruptors in a way, just with cooler looking animations.
Getting ether out of the grove made for quite a spectacle.
One that showed the entire tribe that Hikaru's mission for peace is the correct path, for it is now blessed by the Ten themselves.
I heard my friend Talana came by the base. Did you get a chance to meet her?
Briefly. A bold woman going into Tanukth territory with that Karja armor of hers. She'll be lucky if my people don't shoot her on sight.
She'll be careful. She's just looking for someone who might need her help.
Whoever it is, they better be worth dying for.
I do hope that that's a good person.
Have you had a chance to speak with Varl?
Briefly. He fought well against Regalla's troops at Barren Light. Are all Nora as skilled as the two of you?
I'm not exactly one of them. But anyway, the Nora can hold their own. They managed to push the Karja from their lands.
I thought my tribe was the only one to have done that. Impressive.
Nora, you know, you did start off as a Nora, so yeah, a lot of the Nora people probably could be about as good or better than Aloy, given like proper chance. I feel almost like it's a Avatar: The Last Airbender kind of situation.
Let's go.
On your way then.
Where like Aloy is gonna be, you know, obviously the basis for a lot of the world's healing going forward, but obviously in like within 20 to 50 years time, there's gonna be tons of people who are either as skilled as her in general combat or just drastically more knowledgeable about technology and the ways of the old. It's just how generations go.
Aloy, glad you made it back okay.
Hey, Varl, is she in that room?
She panicked after waking up and stumbled down here. I thought it best to wait for you.
I'll talk to her. Hello? It's Beta, right? My name's Aloy. What's wrong? Is it your injury?
Simulacrum withdrawal syndrome.
I don't understand.
Sudden removal of a neurologically integrated data device. The brain, especially the cerebellum, goes into a kind of sensory freefall. Everything real feels unreal. Distant.
Is there anything that can help?
Do you have a focus to spare? It's primitive, but I can make it work.
Yeah.
Primitive.
Booting up. So, Aloy, I suppose you want information.
Tons.
About you and the Zeniths? Yeah. Why are they here? What do they want? How did they get you? But let's start at the beginning. I'm guessing they faked the destruction of their ship 1,000 years ago?
That seems consistent with their behavior. They wouldn't want to be followed.
So far, Zenith established a colony world after all.
Yes, for a few hundred years, but it didn't last.
Some sort of natural disaster rendered it uninhabitable.
Oh.
Okay, so the descendants of Far Zenith escaped a dying planet, and now they want to claim Earth for themselves? Not their descendants. What? Not their descendants. It's them.
Oh.
The same ones who left Earth 1,000 years ago. You didn't know? How can they still be alive? They don't even look... What did they do to themselves? I believe it's a combination of pharmaceutical, cellular treatments, and technological implants. And you? Does that mean that you were... I'm not like them. I was made. On the way to Earth. On the ship. I spent years studying in my training interface, all so that I could serve my function. Access and control of the terraforming system. But why? What do the Zeniths want with it? When I discovered the Zero Dawn system had disseminated into its subcomponents, I thought my purpose was to fix it. But I don't think the Zeniths want that at all. I think they want to wipe Earth clean and start over.
Yeah, makes sense. Whew. I kind of figured that with the, because in the last, or while we were rescuing her, we had seen a document talking about, it was the one where I eventually talked about like them uploading their consciousness, but it kind of hinted as well as like them trying to preserve their life in general through other methods. So yeah, I guess they fucking succeeded at that within 2 years of development. I guess that must have been hyper accelerated research. But it also makes sense as to why they're such complete fucking dickbags. It's not that their descendants are super cocky, it's that the fucking Far Zenith pricks themselves.
So we're dealing with the same Far Zenith people who once lived on Earth. What else do you know about them? They were some of the most affluent and powerful people on Earth. They controlled almost every major resource, every industry. Gerard commands them. He's the one who decided to set up a base. The others, Eric, Tilda, Verbena, they resent his authority over them, but in the end, they always do what he says. Eric, he's the one I fought back in the Hades Proving Lab. He enjoys hurting people. Yeah, I know.
You did brag about that by a lot.
You mentioned the Zeniths set up a base here on Earth. Where is it? Off the coast, I think. Whenever I had to go on missions, I was transported inside of a Spectre drone. I couldn't see anything outside. But I did overhear the Zeniths talking about it once. They were discussing setting up a perimeter energy shield to repel the local fauna. I'm certain they have other security measures. Spectre patrols, machine lures. It must be impregnable. What's inside the base? Launch facilities, so they can shuttle back and forth to their ship in orbit. Plus infrastructure to gather materials and fabricate anything they need. Are there more Zeniths than the ones you met? I'm not sure. I suppose there must be more of them in the base or back on the ship. For all I know, there could be more of them out in space, other survivors of the colony.
Yeah, that's rough. It makes sense that as a clone they were literally using just for her DNA. She wouldn't really know too much of the situation. But I'm a little relieved to hear that that they didn't really survive, well, that their colony didn't really make it on the other planet. Obviously that sucks. That means another, human fucking society got wiped out. So that sucks. But it means that if we defeat the Far Zenith, we're not gonna have this everlasting war with another planet. It's literally just a spaceship of people.
You said the Zenith's colony in the Sirius system was destroyed. What happened? All I was ever told was that a natural disaster forced them to leave Sirius. I've speculated that it was an extrasolar object or a cataclysmic seismic event. Or maybe even an abnormally violent coronal mass ejection from Sirius A. The Zeniths never told you any details. They said the only thing that mattered was that they survived. First Earth, 1,000 years ago, and then Sirius. Guess they survived old age too.
Yeah, I hope we get to learn a lot from them, honestly. I love sci-fi deets.
How did you escape the Zeniths? Before the Hades Proving Lab, I never thought I'd get away from them. Even if I were to run, I'd never survive on my own in the wilds. But then I saw you. And I thought that maybe you could help me. So when the Zeniths pinpointed Aluthia's location in the biomedical research facility, I saw an opportunity. You said you saw an opportunity to escape when you went to capture Aluthia. What did you do, exactly? Whenever I was taken out on a mission to recover a subordinate function, only one of the Zeniths would go with me. The one the rebels killed, outside the facility. But Baina's dead? How did they bypass her shield?
We're figuring that
I'm
out.
looking into it. But you were talking about your escape? Well, when it was time to use the Zenith's transmitter to send Aluthia back to base, I also sent the encrypted transmission. Then I distracted Verbena long enough to seal myself in the ectogenic chamber, altering the facility's log so it appeared that there were only 236 containers. And the Gaia root kernel? I told them I could capture Aluthia faster if I had it with me, and they believed me. Well done.
They still got away with Aluthia, which, darn shame. But the good news is, by defeating them, we literally can get 3 subroutines back, including, God, you know how it is, Apollo. Apollo! Oh, the great Apollo! The transformer of societies! Oh, please! We want you back.
You said you were born on the way to Earth. In an artificial womb, I'm guessing? The Zeniths had an ectogenic chamber aboard the ship. An updated version of the one you found me in. They must have used a stored sample of Elizabeth's DNA. I doubt Elizabeth would have let them take her DNA. Do you know how they got it? That wasn't part of the archive I was allowed to access.
Yeah, that would be fair.
You said you spent years studying in a training interface. Was this archive you mentioned part of that? But only the parts I was permitted to access. Aristotle and Aspasia, the avatars of the archive, would assign me learning modules and evaluate my progress. Wait, those names. They were designed to be the virtual guides for the Apollo database, before Ted Faro purged it. The Zeniths have a copy, so it still exists. And you got to learn from it. Only what was deemed pertinent to the mission. If I requested information outside of my parameters, my tutors would deny it. To have all that knowledge, just out of reach, must have been frustrating. So the Zeniths want to exterminate life on Earth. That's what Gaia and I concluded too. But why? Why kill everyone just to take over? When they took me on missions with them, I saw how they butchered the tribal people we encountered. They didn't seem to care about a rejuvenated Earth, so I concluded that they must want a hard reboot of the system. Then they can redesign it to be exactly what they want. Mass extinction for their own comfort? Who thinks like that? Well, without their Gaia kernel, they'll have a hard time doing that.
Yeah, hopefully we'll hide the Gaia kernel somewhere else. It feels like it's gonna be very important. Like we'll probably have something where they attack our base and we lose Gaia, but because we have the other Gaia backup, we can bring back that Gaia and it just works out. That's what I'm thinking.
The Zeniths needed Elizabeth's gene print to access Zero Dawn facilities. So they made you. Trained you. And you went along with it?
Oh, shut up,
They
Aloy.
told me I was born to interface with the Zero Dawn system. When we reached Earth, I pieced together what must have happened to Gaia and her subordinate functions. That's when I started to realize I wasn't meant to fix Gaia. That they must have made me so I could do what their remote extinction signal failed to do. Reboot Earth for their own benefit. So you know about the extinction signal? It was speculation, but the only logical conclusion why Gaia suddenly self-destructed after operating efficiently for centuries. Gaia would have only undertaken such a desperate course of action if it had detected a threat to life on Earth that was more dangerous than ceasing function altogether. I should have realized that she would also order the recreation of Elizabeth Sobek to rebuild her. Yeah, well, surprise.
Well, I guess that's everything for now.
All right, I think that's enough for now. Do you want to come upstairs, or...
So how long? You know, your plan. How long before Gaia's fabricated a machine army to defeat the Zeniths?
How did you know?
Optimal strategy, so?
Well, I still have to get 2 more subordinate functions before Gaia is powerful enough to absorb Hephaestus.
What? You don't have Hephaestus already?
Gaia's still figuring out how to capture it. It's not confined to a single... To a single location! Of course not!
You didn't even know who the Zeniths really are.
You were supposed to be further along by now!
Coming here was a mistake. They're gonna find me. They're gonna find this place and take me back. This was all for nothing.
They're not going to find us. Gaia's using Minerva to mask our location.
What difference does it make? You're too far behind. We're never going to beat them. Everything. Everyone. They're gonna die.
Hey.
Oh my lord.
Calm down. You're here now, right? So is there anything you can do to help?
I have certain knowledge sets. And given your state of progress, expertise you probably lack. Geoengineering, of course. Computer science, physics, biology, chemistry.
Okay. Well, see if you can do something with that. Talk to Gaia. I'll check on you later.
How'd it go?
Her injury's not that bad, but I think she regrets coming here. Feeling might be mutual.
I'll come back later and talk to her. See if I can learn anything.
Ugh, she needs to fight a few Thunderjaws or something, you know?
I should get
Mellow herself out. It's like, you didn't even know who they were. How would I have? With the limited information we had here, alright? You got to have access.
It let them experience a great many things.
Holograms are illusions, though. I wonder if at some point they just couldn't tell what was real anymore.
Oh, shush.
Maybe. They were intelligent, but that doesn't mean they were wise.
That's a good way to put it. Anyways, I feel like, unfortunately, human society, they were like just getting to the
Aloy,
point.
There are more supplies in the chest. Help yourself.
Yeah, I saw. Ooh. A bunch of blue coils. Very nice. Advanced purge water trap. Alright, alright, alright. I'm down for it. But, yeah, I feel like they were reaching the point where they could have really good holograms, but it probably wasn't, like, available to everybody. Beyond, like, the focus systems and general use stuff.
Hey, you and Aaron okay?
Nothing some rest can't take care of. Are you okay? This beta thing, it's a lot. Even for you.
Just trying to take it one step at a time.
Fair enough. If you need anything, just let me know.
Well, how's everything going on?
Everyone dealing with beta.
I tried explaining what a clone is to Aaron. He was totally lost. Then Zoe said something about 2 trees coming from 1 seed. That seemed to help a bit.
I guess that makes sense, yeah.
See everyone settling in?
Zoe's planning on bringing all kinds of plants in here. Says a home should always spring with life anew. I asked Aaron to help find some. I think he'd rather stick his head into a snap mall.
Still, it's not a bad idea. Should liven up the place.
Yeah, we could paint some of these walls too. That wouldn't be bad.
It's good to see you and Zoe enjoying yourselves.
We're learning a lot. I've actually been looking through the data to find ideas for a gift, and to thank her for helping me study the glyphs. Something from the old world that she's never seen before. Instead, I found out they gave each other stuffed animals. If you ask me, stuffing a dead animal with anything, really, doesn't sound like a good time for anybody.
Maybe Gaia can help you find something else.
They They were fake, buddy. They were just cute.
I should get back to the wilds.
I'll keep an eye on Beta. Make sure she's comfortable.
Okay.
Well, here's hoping Beta doesn't betray us in any kind of, like, freak out panic attack about things. Yeah, it's working with Beta is probably what it would be like working with an actually young Elizabeth Sobek. Smart, but a little, she's got a little bit of an ego there. A little bit.
Welcome back.
Hi, Gaia.
Aloy, I see we have a new guest. So now we know the origin of the transmission.
Yeah. I also recovered this. The weapon it was part of somehow stripped a Zenith of its shield, but it malfunctioned and blew up. If we can recreate the weapon and improve it, maybe we'll gain the upper hand on the Zeniths.
A moment, I will scan it. Complete. By combining the results with data from your focus, I can infer that the weapon was highly advanced, comparable to Zenith technology, but not how it worked.
Did the explosion corrupt the data?
It was only a catalyst. The moment the weapon malfunctioned, it appears a command executed to purge all data within its core. Ostensibly, this was to prevent the weapon's secrets from falling into enemy hands. Whoever designed this weapon knew how to cover their tracks.
Silence.
Based on your data on him, that is my conclusion as well.
And he's not gonna cooperate with us. Well, it was worth a shot. But that's not all. The Zeniths got Aletheia, along with Artemis and Apollo.
That is unfortunate. However, our original plan remains unchanged. The two remaining subordinate functions should increase my heuristic processing density enough to absorb Hephaestus.
Right. One problem at a time. Well, I guess I better get back out there.
I wish you luck on your search.
Right.
Thanks, Gaia.
Thanks, Gaia. So I guess we won't be making use of Cylon's weapon. And now there is another clone of Elizabeth here with us. But I can't let it distract me. I still have 2 more subfunctions to get.
Yeah. Well, we've definitely, I figured getting the... Oh, that's where Poseidon is. That's really close by. This is a huge region just for one component. Huh. That's not too bad. It also means we might be able to get... No, wait, right? He's in the desert. He's in Las Vegas. Yeah, okay. I was hoping we would get a weapon or something from doing that last mission, but no. Just Beta. Just Beta showing up and stirring the pot.
It's a little loud, Aaron.
I know. It makes you want to punch something.
More like someone.
Yeah.
Well, you're the one that helped me find it.
People make mistakes.
Oh, what's up? What do you need from me, Zoe? Ugh.
There is something I'd like to discuss. It's about the land gods. If you have time, that is.
I do. What's up?
You said you wanted to talk about the land gods?
I think there's a way to heal them so that they'll once again provide Plainsong with grain. Gaia gave me a set of instructions. She called it, reboot code. If we deliver it to the land gods, their derangement will end.
That's great.
Maybe. There are thorns on the path. Unless the code is given by Hephaestus, the land gods will reject it.
Ow.
Gaia showed me a way around this. We need components called control cores from machines made by Hephaestus. Machines similar to the land gods.
You mean Grimhorns? Like the one we fought in the repair bay?
Yes. Gaia helped me locate 2 of them out west.
So, kill the machines, get the control cores, then use them to adapt the reboot code into something the land gods will obey?
If all goes well. But taking down 2 Grimhorns won't be easy.
We'll do it together.
We will?
Bless you, Aloy. I'll send you the location of the machines.
I guess I'll meet you out there.
I'll let you know when I get close to those Grimhorns.
Good. If we can get their control cores, maybe we really can heal the land gods.
That would be nice. The second verse. Zoe seeks to heal the Utaru's ailing land gods and bring life back to Plainsong's fields, but she needs Aloy's help to do it. Gives us 3 skill points and 10,000 XP, which is nice. And this also gives us 3 skill points and 20,000 XP, which is pretty good. I'm gonna river him. So, my goal is going to be to play makeup, open world makeup. We skipped a lot of content over here in hopes of getting like a purple weapon, and unfortunately, like the story hasn't given one to us so far. There might be, oh god, Slitherfang sight. I hate that. Where'd the tall neck go? Why isn't it on the map anymore? That's curious. Maybe it'll be back out there when I'm on the map. Let's go. We're gonna head to the Spear City real quick to see if there's anything I can purchase or anything I can maybe quickly go and grab. That'd be really nice. So we'll head back out west. Yeah, now that I have an idea of how the story progression is gonna work, where it's literally like do a bunch of stuff
Can't let the cold distract me.
in order to get the component, and then have like maybe a mission or 2 following up with the main story in order to make progress on that. Yeah, I get it. we're gonna start doing our side missions. Okay, so let's head to Golden Spear. Let's see how much things cost. What do you have? The advanced bow on this does a crazy amount of damage. And that overdraw damage plus 3 coils. Ooh, I love this. I want purple weapons, man. Although this is a little on the weird side. But I guess you don't really need basic arrows if you're always making advanced arrows. So this would be good. But I don't have I don't have whatever the fuck a Tide Ripper is. I think we've seen Slaughter Spines while roaming, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't care about that one anyways. So right now the only things I could grab, I could get a plasma bolt thing, which wouldn't be the worst. It's literally the only plasma damage thing we have out there currently. And then we have the blastling. And blastlings, they're not the worst. Obviously that's there to like fucking slap crazy amounts of damage on things. Or crazy amounts of elemental damage. My only issue with this is I don't know if I prefer it over like just precision shooting stuff, but I definitely would prefer it over slowly accumulating the effects on things. So yeah, we'll grab it. It's the only fucking purple weapon I can buy. Yeah, all right, we're buying the Utaru Thresher, and we're just gonna go ahead and fucking equip it. All right, nothing here for us.
That shouldn't hinder your agility.
Okay, and then we will go to the nearest workbench real quick. to kind of just to see what kind of upgrades these things need. All right, so I googled green shine stuff. It turns out that I was right. There is a finite amount of green shine in the world. So it's been a good thing that I haven't been fucking throwing away all my green shine on blue shit. How the dumbest upgrade system so far. Holy hell. I literally can't get this past level 1, and level 1 would only boost it by a little smidge, but we would unlock overdraw damage, which isn't the worst. So I'll do that. Plus, I should be able to now make a job for level 2, which should show me where the green shine cluster, the nearest green shine cluster is. And then I'll also upgrade this. I hate the way it looks. And now that I know that purple armor, more than likely most of the purple armor will end up using green shine. But we'll see. There's gotta be some that use like regular machine parts instead. Because these things, I don't know. But yeah, alright. Oh wait, we've got some pouch upgrades I can do. Let us do... These are bolts, I don't really care about that. More regular bows. Or more regular arrows. And... Sure, bolts. Maybe eventually I'll end up using them. Alright, so where the hell is that? Where would they want me to go for getting... I'll go to my quest. Active, corrosive blast things. Let's show on map. Really? There's a green shine cluster over here, under the water. That works for me. I'm about to fucking like rush straight to it. I'm doing it. I want to upgrade my gear to +2. Ooh. Wow. I got excited that I could like take this out myself and just paddle myself around, but that's not happening. Alright. Let's go for a swim. Oh, Jesus. That... I didn't expect to dive down so hardcore. Yeah, I looked up the vine shit that's like blocking progression in some areas, like this right here. Turns out that it's gonna be a long while before we get the vine cutting device. A very long while. So I'm just gonna go ahead and allow myself to do a little exploration. Although I think the rebreather's like right around the corner for us. Like I literally, I think if I go for the next story mission stuff, complete it, I'll probably have the rebreather. But at the same time, I don't know. It's happening in fucking Las Vegas. In the desert. Would it make sense for there to be a rebreather? In the desert? I don't know. Fish! Fish! Come back! Get your ass back here, fish! Ah! Current! Current! You're lucky, fish, that I am human, and I cannot swim in current very well. Alright, so our blast sling corrosive thing is under there, in the current, I think. Oh, I actually swam past it. What in the hell? Where is this? Oh, is it down there? No! No, let me in! No! Damn you! Why point me here if I can't access it currently? Oh shit, am I about to drown? I'm stuck. Let me out! Oh. Wow. The fuck, those goddamn bastards. I just want to upgrade my gear and you're gonna stick it behind progression walls. Ugh. Fine, I'll just have one upgrade on it then. Okay. I'm gonna go dye my armor because it's ugly as shit. I might as well make it look pretty. You need a fast travel pack. Fine, I'll make one. I'll make 6. Where's the dye person? To the right. Hello! I need you to make my armor look better. What do we have as options? Early autumn is okay. Twilight bloom is kind of cute. But yeah, we don't really have a lot of options there. Wow. See, like Renegade Sentinel, that could look good on this Ataru armor, but no, we don't have that. Alright, well, I will do early autumn.
That's a nice color.
Yeah, it's got a nice Karja red, a little bit of twinge of green coloring on it. I like that. I would also go to the painter, but I'm pretty sure the painter in this town wants me... Yeah, I'm pretty sure the painter in this town literally wants me to do a quest for them right now. Let's see. I just want to paint my face. I don't want to deal with your things right now. We're going back to Bulwark. I want to paint my face. Actually, I wonder if they have different options for this. No, they don't. Alright. What would look good with this? I liked Karja Watcher, but I mostly got it because it looked kind of cool under my armor, and now I don't have that. I don't have a big ass armor thing on my face anymore. Karja Hawk looks kind of cool. I kind of wish I could combine some of these. That'd be really cool if you could be like, all right, I'm going to have different elements of all of these mixed in. But instead you only get to choose one or the other. A little disappointing. Yeah, some of these are like, say, like, you know, the Karja one, a lot of it focuses on like general, like a makeup kind of look, which I like. But you also have stuff from like Banuk or Nora, or even the Ostrom, where they're a little bit more on the tattoo side. So it would be cool to have like, say like Nora Seeker, but then a little bit combined with the core of the Karja paint, and then maybe dyed as well to different colors. I like options. But all right. It is time. I have neglected my open world duties as the hero of the world. So we're going to head back to Plainsong and grab some side missions.